The screen. There we go. Boom. All right. What's going on,
I should
people?
have brought my other
We live. Y'all got any questions? Y'all can leave them in the comment section below. Y'all don't know where that is right now. Let me get this. Get this together for
Maybe
y'all.
Yup.
Where's the
Pull it back. So I have
Yeah,
them small
pull it back a
lenses
little
like
bit.
that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
You just don't want to be in it anyway.
I'm good. I'm representing today though. Woo woo.
All right, so we live. We gonna be in. We
Why
good.
is the camera reversed? That's weird. I'm on this side.
Not sure why the camera reversed. Probably should have did it from the phone in the first place, but anyway, we're here though.
Better. Look better.
Look better, be good. I'll give us a say we have
It's
technical
fine.
difficulties right now.
What's good? What's good? What's good?
Layouts, audio,
Yeah, everything
virtual
should be.
layout, hotkeys. Yeah. Yeah, that's good.
Bless you.
Had to hold it in.
Guest see viewer comments, play, sound. Okay. Yep.
You good? I had to lean back a little bit and everything.
Lean back.
All right, people, how y'all doing? We good now.
All right. So the topic of discussion.
Yeah, it's about stop taking cheap freight and some of the changes that Amazon got coming down the pipelines and stuff. You know, from what we've been seeing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I gotta check the YouTube. Make sure it's Let me look from here because I ain't on here anyway.
Whenever y'all get in, anybody can, make sure you can hear us.
Yeah,
put one in the chat. Put a one in the chat if you can hear.
We're trying out a new streaming platform here.
Yeah.
So I really can't, if y'all can hear us or see us or whatever.
That'll be on YouTube.
Give them a couple of minutes to go on and get in there. That's the side it's on. It's gonna show up on, ain't it?
We not on
different thing.
We on StreamYard, which is the one that you use to stream across the platforms, but I guess we should have known how to use it.
8 minutes on.
Mm-hmm.
So let me see.
Yeah. Well, they gotta show somewhere where
it's on. So that's what I was making sure it's showing up.
Okay, so we on.
So,
okay, so
I'm the one
sideways.
watching.
Okay.
Turn what sideways?
Oh, I thought it would be bigger, but I guess not.
No, it's fine because this is really my phone. This is the regular full screen. This is what they would see.
Yeah, no, I thought it was your sideways. Okay. Well, as long as you can see it, we can go forth from there.
All right.
All right.
We know it's there.
Hopefully you guys can hear us and everything.
Ain't nobody on there.
Trying to get
so
everything
you just
situated.
talk about the subject pretty much. Yeah, it has to send out notifications.
Okay. Wait on them to get in there, see who jump in.
Well, we're here to play some California.
First person that jump in, you can get a strike, huh?
We can start it over.
Oh,
Let me see something.
Yeah, we really got it in it. StreamYard.
What somebody say? Going active in about a month. I sure hell not taking any cheap loads for Amazon.
Oh, they already
See, that's what I'm saying. They come in there.
people hitting up.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
It takes time.
We still live?
it's gonna take a couple of minutes.
Okay, I ain't know we're still live. Okay.
Yep.
He said he's starting in a couple of months and he ain't taking no cheap freight. That's what they all say.
Well, I can tell you, man.
That's what they all say.
We've been saying, you're doing 260 miles. What we've been saying, people been taking them around $475, either 500 and 560, 575. 260 miles. That's like right at 4 hours of driving time. You know what I'm saying? There and back. So remember, Amazon only paid one way. So that's another thing to think about. It's going to take you about $300 just to get to where you're going with 260 miles in a box truck. Mm-hmm. They only get 9 to 10 miles a gallon. Hell, some get 7 to 8 miles a gallon, from what I was told. So yeah, just do your research. You know what I'm saying? I would get a profit calculator that it'll tell you exactly how much gas is supposed to use. for the mileage and the amount of money, whatever. For me, I wouldn't do 260 miles for $500 or $550. That's just me personally. That's too much work. Driving 4 hours back, and then 4 hours, 20 minutes back or whatever. You still have to think. You got to add in the agriculture station, and you got to add in the way station that you're supposed to stop through or whatever. So that's all time consuming and stuff. But I wouldn't take anything like that.
What kind of truck you got, Andre? You got a you running diesel, or you running gas, or
Yeah.
What you planning on? That can make a big that can make a big difference. I mean, I try not to always assume a person is running diesel. You could be running gas. I mean, that's kind of a factor in it too.
Mm-hmm.
The age of it, the condition. But for the most part, if you're running a 26-foot diesel, it's going. Yeah, them cheap loads. I mean, but it all depends on what you consider. What you consider cheap.
Diesel.
Oh, diesel. Okay.
Diesel,
what
okay.
area too?
Okay.
What
Where you coming from?
Yeah, what's the gas prices looking up there? Where you located at?
Mm-hmm.
I know where we at down south here. We getting about $4.75, $5, $5.15, like at the Pilot and the what's that, Loves?
Yeah, Love and
yeah,
TA.
right. Yeah, TA right at $5.15, $5.25. It's trying to inch up at some places and stuff. Mm-hmm. So we just kind of gas hunt around. That's like the best option and stuff.
Kind of like the further we get out, to kind of go down.
Oh, Richmond. Oh, that's Richmond. Y'all good. See, it's always cheaper, man. Like South Carolina, it'd be about the same price South Carolina.
Yeah. Even in Richmond.
Oh, that's great. And especially if you had that Shell, 10 cents off or 25 cents off. Circle K, you get the 10 cents off and 25 cents off on Thursdays. Mm-hmm. If you have those apps, those are good apps to have. That way you can save 10 cents and 25 cents off and stuff. So yeah, that's pretty good there though. Mm-hmm. But some of the changes that we've seen, Amazon, they trying to cut out doing the double loads. I know some people, while they in there, they'll book a route which they already had, and then they'll try to consolidate all of the pallets into 6. They'll have 6 pallets. They'll kind of consolidate into 6 pallets. Then try to book another load while they already in there, But they cutting all that stuff out right now. So now they want you to do just one route per driver. You cannot book yourself 2 routes anymore because it will say ineligible and they have it grayed out. So they're trying to cut all that out right now. So once you complete that first route, then you can book yourself another route to go, which I think is kind of jacked up. But some of the changes that they got coming down. Also, they want to see you guys DOT medical card now and your driver license. When you enter in the gate, they're gonna be doing the random from what I was told.
Why are they doing it random?
I'm not for sure why they're doing it.
They want to require it all the time, or
I'm not for sure why they're doing it random. But if you don't have those documents with you, like a DOT medical card, they canceling your load right there on the spot. Yeah, because they already had to cancel a few people loads right there on the spot and stuff.
Dang.
Yeah.
DOT card too.
Your medical card. They're trying to stay in compliance with the Department of Transportation.
Yeah, make sure you get your ELD device too, if you don't have one already.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you get that. It's a lot of people, riding dirty around.
Riding dirty.
Because you could, you don't want to limit yourself with what you could pick off the board because you don't have, out of state.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you have a ELD? And then if you do, who you using? If you got one.
Yeah.
But yeah,
you need to get one. If you're going across state lines, I would recommend getting one. But if you can be like just local or whatever,
Yeah, but that ain't. Yeah, but you limit yourself to something. Anything
Exactly.
come up, you could go. You can go because it's only about 45 minutes to get out of Florida from here to get the first tip of Georgia.
Yeah, the first tip.
The first tip season. You don't want to lose out on no load.
Yeah.
For that. Just going into peek into it. It's kind of like people that live in California. It makes sense to not have an MC when you might need to do a Vegas run, which is only 3 hours.
Mm-hmm.
you know, you can't even do that and get no money because you know you don't have no logging device. You know, so
yeah, it's best to go on and get one.
yeah.
So, but yeah, those are some of the changes that I've seen and heard from Amazon about the loads and then the DOT medical card and have your license because they checking. The other one, losing your badge.
Yeah.
They're gonna start charging people for losing their badges. So many attempts. You know, so many times you lose your badge. You know, they're already gonna be charging you. Then you're just gonna get banned.
Mm-hmm.
Who was losing their badge?
Yeah.
I don't know who was losing, but that's just the sign they had up that I read. You know, I'm like, whoa. Okay.
Well, what if you leave it at
You
home?
know,
Though?
they might
You
be
know.
saying that too, because maybe some situation happened where people trying to get extra badges, maybe, and then
Probably
other
so.
people could get in technically, and so maybe that's why they want to check the IDs and check the badges because they've been having something going on behind the scenes that we don't know about.
Yeah, then they hitting you too for leaving the dock open. When you
that's the other change.
When you pull your truck off, you know, when you get done loading up, you know,
Mhm.
make sure you pull the gate down. You know, I ain't never really seen too many people.
I've seen about 4 or 5 people do it. They
Yeah.
just drive on off.
Get in
They open everything.
Yeah,
They just drive on.
it's
off
funny because you can see clear outside too.
Yeah,
It's staying out like
they're going to start. That's the other thing he was talking about. They're going to start write people up.
Right, people up for
And
that.
then the other one, the big one is make sure you check in and out with the ship clerk. That's the other big one.
Yeah.
Because they're banning people from that.
Oh, $4.49 a gallon. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
doing
I'm saying
good
he got
over
good
there.
$4.49.
Yeah, doing good over there.
That's how South Carolina loads $4.49. I mean for the gas, $4.49.
Yeah.
But yeah, make sure you check in and out with the guard shack because there's a lot of drivers been coming in. They check in at the guard shack, but they don't check out when they're inside of the warehouse. They just go on and leave. You know, think they checked out, but actually they're not because Amazon is still showing that you're checked in.
Mm-hmm.
They can see you checked out, but you're still checked in their system. So that's a biggie right there. Make sure you guys check in and out with the ship clerk.
Yeah, they got to get a badge too. Yeah.
What you say?
He said, say I do Amazon and I have a passenger ride with me. Do they have to get a badge also? Yeah, they got to have one.
Yeah, if they're going inside the warehouse.
Yeah.
But before, how it used to be, I could have my badge and he in the driving seat, and they don't check me though. That's how it used to be. Yeah. But it's different now because actually, since the mysterious stolen pallet accusation that they ended up finding later, that situation actually spun about this whole ID thing, actually. So now they are checking IDs, supposedly everybody in the car. So I'm going to guess we'll have to test that one out and not go on a ride and see if they ask for it. Because I thought it was unsafe to me when I'm in there and I'm like, they don't even ask to see who in the, they don't ask who else is in the car or the truck or anything. So we went in. And the first thing I'm thinking, that seemed like that's not that safe. But now he's saying that they're checking. But the last few times you've been going, have they been checking like they said?
No, they hadn't checked. They hadn't checked my DOT card license or anything, no.
But they saying that they're gonna do it.
They said random.
They saying that to cover for the people. They know they ain't gonna do that shit anyway.
they said random or whatever. So, but yeah, it's you got.
You are supposed to.
Yeah, just make sure you
have
the DOT card with you just in case, and your license and whatever they want to check.
Yeah, and then they be wanting the person to leave their driver's license, at the shack. Like if you're training somebody or you're showing somebody, so that can be kind of inconvenient. You know what I mean? So, because I think California the only state that you can get a driver's license and an ID. I think California the only state that do that. Because I don't think nowhere else you can have them both.
What you mean?
Well, what I was gonna say, instead of leaving your driver's license, you can just leave your ID card and keep your driver's license.
You can do that too. You can get ID here.
You can get ID. Yeah. No, well, I mean, the lady told me no.
Oh, I don't know you would, but yeah, I've had an ID and
she wouldn't let you get.
She wouldn't let me. Yeah, she was like,
Florida?
No.
Yeah, I don't even.
She was tripping that day though when we was up
there. She was tripping because she seen that California ID. What are you trying to do? I just forgot. I had the wallet over. She's like, well, why you can't?
I know. I'm like, here he is got everything out in front of the lady.
Well, no, it was in the wallet.
But called himself want to keep his California ID though, but you got it all out in the open. I'm like, what is you doing?
Yeah.
As soon as that lady said, I'm like, really?
And then she gonna,
you supposed to not even have that inside your wallet.
Yeah, well, she made a big old scene too. She was talking all loud. I'm like, you know, I'm gonna go get me another window in a minute. But yeah. So, now you had said, Andre, you said you was gonna start when? You said, oh, about a month. He said, okay. So
oh yeah, are you gonna be renting or what? Renting or purchasing your truck? And do you plan to do something outside of Amazon?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the guy that had a bolt cutters to cut the yellow lock on the truck. Oh, that's for to cut the yellow lock for like what? I mean, that's only if you're doing Amazon, they put a seal on it, if that's what you're talking about.
Oh, probably that seal if you're going for Amazon.
Well, Amazon, yeah, that's what I think you're talking about. Yeah, that's if you're going to Amazon. If you're just going to the post office, because most of the time it's just from the post office, from the post office or from Amazon to the post office. Mm-hmm. It ain't gonna be nothing back there locked. They ain't gonna put nothing on it like that.
Yeah.
And then they got to take it off. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's something they refuse it too. Remember, they don't have that yellow lock. If you go to Amazon, they can refuse the load too. Mm-hmm. So it almost happened to me one time when we was going to Lakeland down there. Yeah, they can refuse it or whatever. But,
well, you said a guy had bolt cutters to cut the yellow lock. Was this for Amazon or some other or another type of load? Because I know they use them. When you in trucking, they use them, and they use them a lot for the 53 footers. Mm-hmm. Just depending on what the freight is and what what's going on with it. Yeah.
Yeah. So no. But yeah, there's other things out there that you can do too, man. Besides Amazon, don't let Amazon just be your only gig or whatever. Mm-hmm. Always keep something. Besides Amazon, and don't get caught up on the Amazon hype and everything. Prime Day. Peak season.
When you coming in, you coming in around the right time because you'll be able to eat a little bit around that time. So don't think that's how it's gonna be.
Yeah, a lot of them do.
That might be way different.
Like my homeboy, he quit his job. He came around peak season. Yeah, Zebo, he quit his job and everything. Now you see the truck always in the stores. Yeah, you don't be running. Yeah. Right now they got tennis shoe money. Right now, unless you gonna make a ride. 250, 260, but they may be paying. The pay may be different up there in Richmond. I don't know.
You know what I think it is because
they got Amazon in Richmond.
I think the motivation and trucking guy is based out of kind of that area.
Yeah. Okay.
And he was saying that they do things. All these Amazons, they do things a little bit different, but depending on where you are, you may have better rates.
Yeah, it just all depends where you're at and stuff. Mm-hmm.
All in all, Amazon is the boss though. So even though they try to make you feel like you running something yourself, mm-hmm. if that score slip,
make sure to keep the score up.
You don't show for so many days. They try to nick you on that, but you're supposed to be 1099. Yeah. But yet, if you take off for a week or two, they looking at your score like 578. You're not taking no job.
Okay. They brought it up a little bit. Oh, he said renting starting off. On several levels. That's good.
Yeah, that's good. Different levels. They can be paying different, versus Amazon.
What kind of rental rates you getting? Cause shoot, it's trashy out this way trying to rent something.
Yeah, I know the dude told me today. My rep, he said it would be double for what we paying right now. It'd be $3,100
a month. Oh.
Yep.
$3,100 a month.
Yep. On a 2024.
Brand new, smoke it out the gate, huh? They trying to get you to pay that note they paying.
Exactly, but 7 years though. He said it'd be cheaper, but I can't.
7 years.
I don't want to do 7 years.
Nobody know what's going on in 7 years. Hell, I'm trying to be retired.
No, we talking about renting though. That's the lease.
The lease is 31. The rent, I'm pretty sure gonna be high. Yeah. He just said $3,100 a month. It's the lease. Now, renting, I don't know if they go weekly You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they ask for weekly. I don't know if it's $120 a day, $130 a day.
Yeah.
But it depends on who you go with. But that was through Penske that we went through. So I'm not sure who you going through. I don't know if that's Penske, Ryder, Budget, Enterprise, or some other third party company. Yeah, he said, look here, Huff's looking at everything for lows. Yeah, you gotta go in and get it. But you in the right field. You got that box truck, so it's a lot you can do. You can haul just about anything with it, you know.
Yeah, you can do a lot with it. Yep. And then, if you want to take it a step further, but not go all the way to the 53, you know, get you a Class B. Then you can pull more weight. It'll be the same size box truck, but you can carry more weight with it. So sometimes you see them box trucks that be having the double axles in the back. Yeah, that's a way to identify it from the outside, but they don't always have a double axles, but they have a more stronger rear end on them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But you can. So that's just something to throw out there. You know, get your Class B, and then with the Class B, it's easier to find a truck. Some Class B trucks. When I couldn't find a truck and was looking for a truck in California, some Class B's was sitting around because
they was all sitting around here too. Yeah,
them Class B's, and that's all you gotta do. You know, take a little test.
Nobody don't have those.
They don't be having, So
what is the difference between that one and the other?
The Class B is weight. You can carry more weight.
Oh.
So you can carry like them big old air conditioners for them Skywise. Like say you get a contract with, and then you going back and forth to carry air conditioners and ones that to be put on them skyscrapers.
Mm-hmm.
So you can put that in the box trucks. The ones we got, they ain't gonna carry. You can probably get one in there, but that might not be what the contract requires. It might want you to have 2 or 3.
Yeah,
so you can carry that weight. You can go up what's that? Up to 7,000 pounds, I think.
Well, for the
CDL, I mean for the
Class B.
Yeah, it's a lot more weight.
It's 33 gross value weight for the CDL, 33 to 30 something. I know it's 33 starting out. Whatever.
But you can get you get the Class B, yeah. But I was gonna say that would be that
budget. Budget.
Oh, budget. Budget. Yeah, that's what I was looking. Yeah, budget was it was like $550 during the COVID, $550 a week.
Mm-hmm.
And I ain't like that now though. You know,
I wish it was. But those Class B is it. A lot of them sitting around because people don't really have a Class B. They have a non-CDL.
Non-CDL, yeah. But I think it's worth it to at least get that add a Class B.
Pretty much.
However you go about getting it. But I say because you don't have to worry about fighting to get a truck, because you could just have a Class B truck but just still run regular loads. But, you just be able to get in it, or you be able to get in the truck easier. And a lot of times they less expensive because it's hard. They don't turn over as much as the non-CDL truck.
Mm-hmm.
So So
those trucks are less expensive.
Yeah, they can be.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, because it ain't such a
thing. That's not a
demand like that. Because nobody want to do no work. Nobody want to go do that extra little test.
I was gonna say, I wonder what type of test it is. A driving test?
Remember, I had looked at it, and remember it was like you can't have no.
You can't have some of the stuff.
It was like you can't have no violation.
Violation or something like that. Each state was a little different. But
the Florida one, said nothing. But I'm pretty sure because the last little thing I ain't got no speeding ticket in 24 years.
Man, A1.
Yep, 24 years. And then I have finally gotten to a pack. You know how the packs be a pack of cars, and it was 1 point, and all of them, he followed me. I was like, shoot, I just went on and pulled over. I already knew he was going to jump on me, but then I ended up getting dismissed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it did? They didn't show up to court?
Well, I got the lawyer, where it say ticket clinic.
Yeah.
I used it.
I'll be telling people it's worth fighting sometimes because as much as it damaged you for so long.
Well, especially after I went that long, and you're going to get a pack of cars. It ain't like I was just really, I was
out there blazing.
Just blazing or going, really, just really acting a fool. So I was 10 miles over. So I was doing 65 and a 55 because it was that downhill, when you get off on Golden Valley.
And then you already coasted, and then they changed the speed.
They changed it. Yeah, and it jumped from 50. And it do that a lot going to Georgia. You know what I'm saying? It jumped down. But that keep you up too. It jumped down to 55. But one time it looked kind of weird. I was flying through there, and I said, something don't seem right. I went by one of them signs, said 35. I'm at 60. See, that's a problem right there. You gotta kind of pay attention to that.
Well, are you ready to run at night? Is what I want to say. If you talk about doing Amazon,
you're a hustler.
Because it ain't gonna be in the daytime, most likely.
Well, you can get daytime loads, but it's not gonna really be,
When the last time
well,
you had a daytime load?
Well,
really?
Like I say, where he at? How many? I wonder how many Amazons he got around Virginia though. Is it how many Amazons you got around there, Andre? That you would know of.
What part of Virginia was it?
I think it's Richmond.
Richmond,
okay.
Yeah.
Richmond.
They may have a few.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, we just wanted to say, talk about the freight, new people coming in taking cheap freight and stuff. My best suggestion was to get a profit calculator and add it up, and you actually will see how much money you're spending on gas and stuff. Yeah. And then they'll think about doing a 260 mile, 280 miles. 509.
Remember you getting paid one way and you got to come back the miles. That's the thing. If you're just going and coming back with some, you know what I'm saying, or just going for a better rate.
Yeah.
Which to me, like starting at like 1,200 to make it worth doing.
Yeah. It's a good GPS.
Well, you got the one that they had at the pilot, the truckers one. If you want to really
GPS.
Oh, that's a navigation, huh? GPS.
Well, that's you talking about ELD? like
well,
ELD.
Keep trucking.
But they got
the one I have. The Motive.
Well, the Keep Trucking is the one that's popular. That's the one I got, which is Motive now. And they got GPS. They got the GPS and they got the dash cam. You can get both of them. They got the GPS. They got the GPS, the dash cam, and internet. I got a gig of internet that come with the package.
Yeah, we did. We got we didn't get the one that had all that with NextTrack.
Well, it's an add-on. Like if you want to add it on, you'll get the gigabyte of internet. You'll get that. It's a 1 gig, and if you want to do anything more than that, you pay for it. But if so far, I'm just getting with the ELD, and it's working. I'm not having no issues with it. Even though I looked at the review, everybody talks about it. They talk about how good it is, but then I actually looked at the reviews on the app. It was all kind of little stuff people were saying, but yeah, you could look into that. And the reason I'm saying is so that you don't have a bunch of different devices. You got a nav here, or maybe you use your phone. You got a trucker's navigation. Then you have the good thing about now where you live at is just going to depend on the streets, because the truckers, when it'll keep you from getting onto them small streets.
Yes, commercial,
it's like a commercial GPS. That's going to cost a little bit. So it's gonna cost a little bit, but it'll angle you around that. I'm not really having that issue. Once in a while I have to hit a residential street, like I think it's the one off of Church Avenue, one of them spots out in Georgia that's off of Church, First Street and Church. Yeah,
I just use Amazon. There's commercial for free.
You might take you off a road somewhere one day, especially when you go into Georgia. You better
about 7 Amazon. Where you live at?
Oh, you got about 7? Okay.
Oh, it's on
10 minutes. Oh, you 10 minutes.
Oh, 10 minutes. Oh, yeah. You ain't even got no dead.
I think I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if that other guy. I think he was based out of. I know he said Virginia or something. One of the other YouTubers, because he was saying how you can get a load going one way and then get a load coming the other, because there's so many of them that they have. But like we can't do that here.
Yeah, because everywhere you go is never another Amazon.
Yeah, they're if it's that many. Well,
but usually we have a lot here.
We have a lot here too, though.
Yeah,
but the problem is that we never really can find anything coming back inside Florida.
Yeah, not unless you clock out and then do something off another load board. Then you be sitting around trying to set that up. You could do it that way, but then that's when you would take a late load. That's when I would take stuff at like 4 a.m. So by the time I get to drop that, it'd be 6, 7 a.m, and stuff would be open. And I could get something off the DAT and come back. Might have to go down a little further.
The problem with the DAT ones and stuff sometimes is that it's loads that you're not taking them right when you get it.
Yeah.
You gotta wait all these hours, and sometimes you dropping it off the next day, and that'll throw your whole schedule off. So that was something that that's why we ended up leaning, mostly dealing with Amazon a lot of the times, because we had a lot of that stuff happening off the regular load boards.
Yeah.
Finding stuff. We got lucky one time and picked up some juice, and made that $800 or whatever. But
Yeah, it was. I had to figure.
And that was local.
Yeah, I try to get the ones where I can just do it right then versus keeping the freight inside the truck.
Yeah,
but you have this look of different brokers or shippers. They'll post it saying, pick up today, drop off today, or pick up today, tomorrow.
Yeah, you definitely got to find that out, because remember that time we didn't know we was dropping it off the next day when we first started.
Had some doors on there.
Yeah.
And we was like, what? Miami. We over here, we over there waiting, thinking we about to drop it off and everything. And then they're like,
stay tonight.
Tomorrow. We're like, what?
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow?
Yeah. That'll hold you up. Yeah, you got that in there.
What I'm saying, it'll hold you up. So, you have to kind of like just look, look at the dates on it and stuff pretty much. But other than that, though, you're in a good field, though, man. We were just rambling, on and stuff, but you're in a good field, though. What do you say?
He said, yeah, it's, he didn't finish it.
Okay. Well, that's good, though. But yeah, you're in a good field, though. We just kind of wanted to let everybody know what changes was coming to Amazon and stuff, Just to recap, just make sure you keep your DOT card with you. Your license when you check in, and also check in with the ship clerk and check out with the ship clerk, so you won't get suspended or banned. They ain't suspending, they banning people now. So just make sure you guys check in. And I know a lot of new drivers have been coming in, just leaving. From what I was told by some of the ship clerks in there. So that's why they put that sign up for where we are now. I don't know about the other Amazon, but I know where we are. That's what they have going on. So, also do your calculations on the freight. If you got 200 miles, and you do your miles times the dollar amount, that'll tell you exactly what you get. So you can do $200 down to $1.98. It'll tell you if it's worth it or not. Yeah,
because what's happening is, while everybody is that know that is not a good rate is sitting there, it flies off the board. So we know it has to be new people that's doing it that don't either understand it or something, because even if you wasn't paying that much for your truck, them was some low rates they was taking.
Yeah, they was real low. Yeah, 217 miles for $400.
I'm like, what is going on?
They going 160 miles for $295.
They got north.
Let it marinate. Just let it sit and marinate. It'll go. The price will go up. If everybody start taking cheap freight, Amazon ain't have no choice but to raise up the prices and stuff.
Because everything is on timing.
Mm-hmm.
They want to get it to the person within the prime time.
Mm-hmm.
So when they get it to the postal service per se, they got to have it going out right away. And if they're in that 2 minute, what is it, 2 day window or whatever with Prime time,
Prime. Yeah.
Most of Prime is a fast delivery, so that's normally what's going on. But we know it's a lot of new people constantly coming into the field now. They're not even called. Normally they will be calling, asking if you have capacity and stuff like that. They have not even been doing it because it been so many people just taking these low rates.
Taking the low rates and stuff.
Yeah.
Just like ridiculously low rates. I'm like, how are you eating off that?
You can't be eating. I guess beans and rice, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. On the lead, huh?
Yeah, I don't know. Like I say, if you play it right or whatever, once you find your niche with Amazon, you can make some decent money and everything. It beats a 9 to 5, I can tell you that much.
Yeah, especially if you got that many Amazons, if you got 7, you got some diversity.
Mm-hmm.
You got some diversity to work with. You might like Amazon and Amazon. You don't have to. You don't have to do no. Yeah, you don't have to go to the post office, and you don't got to do no scanning or none of that.
Yep.
Go in and what is it called out here? DH something D.
That's the DSP delivery. DSP, that's what the band delivery service partner.
Yeah. No. I'm saying what they call it. DG. It's a division that they call it when you go to Amazon. It's the vans. They may call it D something, but it's the DSP delivery service partners. Yeah.
With all the little vans and stuff, being the little units. Yeah.
Because that's what I was finding out too. Like they were saying that Jack 7 is all the clothes and stuff. So I was wondering how they do that. So that's all that when you order clothes and stuff, that's Jack's 2. And then Jack 7 is something else. And then Jack's 9.
So they're pushing certain items out.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah. Because I noticed you never see clothes and stuff. With the stuff that you can see, it's always like household stuff, microwaves and toaster ovens and stuff like that. But you don't ever see no boots sticking out the top of it. Yeah.
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 But yeah, you know what I'm saying? You guys just like, subscribe, hit that like button there, notification bell. You
got any other questions? Anybody in there?
Yeah, it's Box Truck Chronicles, on YouTube. We try to go live every Thursday, try to give you guys a little something. If you got questions or whatever, you can reach out to us, let us know. We've been doing it for a minute, for a while now, so I don't really have anything else to say. But yeah, if you got any questions, put it in the comment section. We respond back to you. We have a class as well, but I can touch more based on that later on. But I don't have anything else to say. You have anything else to say?
Our email is boxtruckchronicles@gmail.
Oh yeah, you can email question too. Queen said boxtruckchronicles@gmail.com if you want to. If you have any questions about anything, and she'll post some links with some great information for you guys, so you guys can go off of that and stuff. So I don't have anything else to say, man. I think I'm good.
You're good, yeah. Pretty good.
Thanks for watching, man. We'll see y'all later.
Yep.
Deuces.
Peace out.
Let me stop this cam here. I guess it's in broadcast.
If not, they're gonna be hearing you talk.